Hello. Are you looking for a different type of health care? At Denver Vitalist Medicine, we practice traditional naturopathic medicine. We believe the body can heal itself and are concerned with the root cause of healthcare issues, not just symptom management. Consider this. If you had a rock in your shoe that hurt your foot every time you took a step, what would you do? Would you just take an aspirin to relieve the pain? Or would you actually address the underlying problem and take out that rock? You'd remove the rock, of course. And that's a great metaphor for what we do. At our clinic, we're passionate about helping our members remove the rock to become empowered and independent. We're going to start that process right now by educating you on America's healthcare crisis and helping you understand how the system is failing us. We'll discuss some of the potential underlying reasons why you're not feeling your very best. And at the end, we'll give you a fantastic opportunity to come in for a one-on-one consultation to become a member of our clinic. Denver Vitalist Medicine is led by Dr. Robin Tozan. Dr. Tozan is a naturopathic physician and wellness expert. She has been in practice for 16 years, successfully helping clients reach their goal of optimal wellness and vitality. She often sees patients who are feeling hopeless. By getting to the root cause of their health issues, she is able to restore their hope and their body's innate ability to heal. Her naturopathic approach focuses on the whole person. But what makes it so unique and successful is the active mentoring role she plays in all of her wellness programs. Is there a place for conventional medicine and pharmaceutical drugs? Of course there is. If I was to get into a car accident on the way home from work, I would probably want to go to a hospital that has a skilled surgeon who can help me fix my arm, not the naturopathic clinic to change my lifestyle, right? This is exactly what the conventional system has proven to be good at, acute crisis care. But unfortunately, conventional medicine is dropping the ball when it comes to helping patients regain their health and vitality. Americans spend over 4.9 trillion a year on healthcare. Chronic diseases such as diabetes, chronic pain, heart disease, and even many autoimmune disorders are a huge part of this number. Chronic disease is easily reversible with diet and lifestyle modifications. In fact, 95 cents of every medical care dollar goes to treat disease after it has already occurred. Imagine a sink that's overflowing with water and water spilling all over the floor. Conventional health care runs down the hall, grabs a mop, and starts to mop up the floor. When the blood pressure goes up, a patient is given a high blood pressure medication. When cholesterol is up, they're given a statin to bring it down. When they can't sleep, they're given a sleep drug. Meanwhile, the sink is still overflowing because no one has bothered to turn off the faucet. In the US, we spend more than 4 billion a year on pharmaceutical drugs, more than any other country. And while some of these drugs are life-saving, of course, many come with serious side effects for which patients are prescribed more drugs. In fact, senior citizens fill between 9 to 20 prescriptions a year, taking an average of 5 to 7 drugs at a time. We've all heard the commercials. Got headaches? Take this drug. Side effects may include vomiting, diarrhea, or stroke, and sometimes even death. We throw money and prescriptions at health problems, and it's not making us any healthier. Among high-income countries, we rank the worst in terms of health outcomes, equity, and quality. And we have the highest rate of death due to medical error. Physicians on average see their patients in 15-minute blocks, sometimes double booked, because primary care physicians are paid both by their employers and insurance companies, mostly in a per visit model. They have one eye on you and one eye on the clock. The system rewards doctors who see patients in bulk. We want to make it clear that we're not bashing these medical doctors. They are, in general, very passionate and care deeply about their patients. What we're concerned with is the system that they are operating in. It isn't working. Take health insurance. Does it really insure health? As you know now, the answer is not really. Insurance reimburses for the system we just described. but it very often does not cover the things that common sense tells us actually creates and ensures health. It doesn't pay for a real education for how to manage your own condition. It doesn't help pay for healthy, wholesome foods. It usually doesn't pay for a gym membership. It also heavily dictates what can and cannot be done to help a patient. It's probably obvious now that you've been struggling, why you've been struggling to get these results in the conventional system. We're going to move on to describing our approach to health and how we help our members get such incredible results. There are 5 pillars of health: detoxification, nutrition, stress management, fitness, and hormone balancing. You're watching our webinar because you're looking for a solution to your health concerns, and perhaps you've already tried to fix things on your own. At our clinic, we customize programs of care for our members to not only uncover the true underlying cause of their health issues, but also to empower them to take control of the pillars of health in an easy to follow, individualized manner. The first pillar is detoxification. This is a must for every person as we live in a toxic soup. We come into contact with 250,000 chemicals a day. Your liver and kidney are not built to filter out this many chemicals, so they build up in the tissues over time. You should be detoxing at least once a year to maintain good health. The problem is that most people don't know how to detox. They buy gimmicky juices and teas and get no benefit from it. But it's not that simple. You can't just drink a bunch of juice. That's not how it works. Okay. So at our clinic, we will teach you how to do this properly so that you can actually see improvements and get those benefits. Within the first few weeks of a detox, most people experience better sleep, a lot more energy, weight loss, less pain, better bowel movements. That's normally what we see. Next on our pillars of health is nutrition. Research is increasingly clear. Diet plays a huge role in maintaining health and managing chronic disease, but doctors in the conventional medical system don't receive much nutrition education in medical school, and nutrition ends up falling to the wayside. There is no one diet that's right for everyone. It must be individualized. We do this by identifying your food intolerance. This is a food that your body cannot digest, so you need to get it out. Once it is taken out, we often see stubborn, lifelong symptoms disappear. Okay. Now, most doctors out there, they're not looking for your food intolerances. They're looking for your food sensitivities. This is a very different thing. Okay. The difference here is that food sensitivities are temporary and change with the health of your gut and what you are eating. You got to get those food intolerances out. Once you do that, the sensitivities will go away. But if you take out the sensitivities, you will not be able to heal your gut. And this is the problem that we see a lot. Next is fitness. Fitness is super important. You must move. This is not exercise. Well, maybe for the dog, right? As a country, we need to build more muscle mass and move more. We don't move enough. We sit all day. But a fitness routine that works for one person may not work for the next person. In fact, when it comes to certain hormones like cortisol, certain types of exercise can make the situation even worse. We're going to help you understand how to work out for your condition, and we're also going to build your body back up so you have the energy and drive to exercise. Another major factor in your health is stress. There are 3 main types of stress. There's physical, chemical, and emotional. Physical stress, like car accidents or old injuries, can obviously impact the day-to-day quality of your health, and it's important to address underlying causes of physical stress instead of just medicating the pain. Emotional stress, we all know what that's about. We all experience that. That is firmly linked to all health issues, all of them. And as mentioned when we discussed detoxification, chemical stress is a huge cause of illness. We are constantly being exposed to toxins from air pollution, Roundup, glyphosate, forever chemicals, heavy metals in the environment, microplastics, all the toxic food-like ingredients in our food supply, like high fructose corn syrup, aspartame, food dyes, etc. Our bodies are designed to handle stress, whether physical, emotional, or chemical, but there comes a point where the body is overwhelmed. It's too much, and it starts to suffer health consequences because all of these toxins, a lot of these toxins get stuck in the body. If you want to get your health back, you must address these underlying causes. Our last pillar is hormones. This is important because when your hormones are out of balance, this can dramatically impact the way you feel. The main hormones we are addressing are thyroid hormone, female hormones, cortisol, leptin resistance, and insulin resistance. Trying to fix hormones by feeding you more hormones usually doesn't work well. Unfortunately, hormones do have a feedback mechanism, and taking hormones orally can cause more health problems in the future, even if they seem to temporarily help. The trick is to get the organs that produce these hormones to function properly. When you start getting these organs to function properly, they will start producing hormones and in a balanced way. So that's usually the underlying cause of hormone imbalance. It is important that you work on all pillars at the same time. You cannot just do one of these things. That is why most programs on the internet do not work. You cannot just change your diet or start exercising. You have to do a little more these days. So it is when you do all the pillars that you experience true healing and gain your health and your life back. At Denver Vitalist Medicine, one of our core philosophies relates to why versus what. Conventional medicine is worried about what you have: hyperthyroidism, diabetes, hypertension. At our clinic, we know a proper diagnosis matters, but we're also concerned with why someone has that problem. If you don't ask the right questions or ask any questions at all, you don't get the answers. All you get is a disease drug model of care, and research tells us this mindset does not result in greater health. To get on the path to wellness, it's important to treat the whole person with a clearly defined path. Let's discuss coming into Denver Vitalist Medicine. When you come into the clinic, we will sit down for our initial wellness evaluation. The purpose of this appointment is to develop a program of care for your condition. What we want to make sure that what we want to make sure is that we're a good fit for what you need, and that you're a good fit for our programs. We want to learn more about what you're going through, what your goals are, and begin to uncover what other practitioners have missed in the past. Typically, this appointment is $287, but because you've received so much pre-education by watching our webinar, it is discounted to $87 for you. If you want to bring your spouse or significant other and they need help too, we will block off a longer appointment time and do both of your wellness consultations together for $134. There are a couple of reasons we do this initial wellness evaluation for only $87, as $87 does not begin to cover our practitioner time. The first reason is that we want to remove any financial barriers for you coming in to see if this is a good fit for you and for your needs. And do understand we are not a typical doctor's office, and we do not double book patients. You will be the only patient on the practitioner's calendar for that hour, and all their focus will be on you. $87 reserves your spot. Come on time, complete your paperwork in advance. This ensures you get the most time with our practitioner. Additionally, for your wellness evaluation, we ask that you do bring your spouse or significant other to the appointment, even if they aren't being seen as a potential member. There is so much information sharing and decision making in that first appointment that is crucial to have your spouse present, as it is hard to go back later and relay it all to them. So we ask that you not only bring them to the consultation, but have them watch this quick webinar beforehand so we can dive right into discussing your case and specifics in the appointment and not have to spend a lot of valuable time doing this pre-education. Some frequently asked questions. The first is, do we take insurance? Unfortunately, no. Insurance does not cover what we do. It does not cover naturopaths in the state of Colorado. Insurance covers the conventional system, which, as you already know, does not have the answers you need. The second is this affordable? Yes, we work with many different types of people, from retirees to single parents. If this is a good fit for you, we will find a way to make it work for your budget. Another question is the detox and diet difficult? Well, I think a lot of people think it's difficult at the beginning, but the feedback we get from almost everyone after they get started is that this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. We aren't going to force you to eat rabbit food like carrots and lettuce, I promise. We will give you a diet that is based around your food intolerance that is sustainable, that you can stick to. This is not about starvation. And last but not least, we urge you to stop procrastinating and come in for this initial consultation. Most people spend months, if not years, pondering major life choices before taking action. This lost time is a lost, more vibrant, healthy life. We cannot wait to meet with you and guide you along the path to wellness. Submit your contact information using the form on our website, and our team will be in touch to book your consultation. Thank you for watching. We look forward to working with you.